What's up, guys? Welcome to another All Charged Up. This one is going to be personal, technically. We're going to talk about parking fines and things like that because I'm just annoyed at how well it works. That might sound odd, but they never miss a trick. If you go into a car park and you come out and you don't pay, they've got your number plate, they've got you a letter, no problems whatsoever. But the amount of crimes that are going unsolved across this country are unreal. But if it comes to owing them money when it comes to driving, they are absolutely on the ball. £88 they charged me for my speed awareness course. Yes, it's better than 3 points. But was it £88 worth of material? No, there was 24 people there for 3 hours. So you do the math. Somebody's making some massive amount of money just off them courses. Might start doing courses. Good idea. But it's just criminal. And then you've got private parking companies that have just sent me a letter. They've sent me a letter for pulling onto a car park at a restaurant that they monitor. It's obviously one of these restaurants when you go in, you put your reg plate in when you're booking your table and stuff, so you're legit. And I get that, no problem. But do not have 4 public charge points for EVs on your car park if you can't tell the difference between somebody going to the restaurant and somebody coming to charge the car. So I've been there for 36 minutes at the charging point and then pulled out, and you think you're going to send me £100 fine? It's absolute criminal. I've come back to it. I mean, I thought it was just where I pulled over with the kids at one point, but when I've gone back and looked where it is, I realised, I charged there at one point. Checked the charging dates. I've got the history. I've got all the evidence to say that I was plugged in charging during that time. So I've sent that all off to appeal for it. We'll see what comes of it. But if I know these parking companies, you could have the best case in the world for an appeal. 9 times out of 10 they go, no, you pay us now. And then if it comes to that, I'm going to end up paying the higher amounts because they give you the option of a low amount. I don't know if anyone's seen this with parking fines and things like that, but they'll send you a letter and they say, if you pay within 14 days of the date of this letter, then you can pay £60. If not, you've got to pay £100. They must use the slowest mail service in history, because I've never had one of those letters that's not already 10 days old when it comes through the letterbox. The date on the letter's like a week and a bit ago. So basically what you're saying is, with you've given me 4 days to try and appeal, which then you give yourself 28 days to reply to an appeal. And if I don't get a reply within 4 days, or I don't find out anything, then by the time the appeal comes through, I've got to pay the full fine, £100. So yeah, you give us 14 days to respond. By the time the snail mail gets here, 4 days to respond. And you give yourself 28 days to respond to an email. Just absolute ridiculous. You just complete double standards there. Really is. So I'm going to fight this one to the hill, because it's not like I pulled up and used free electricity or anything like that. It's a service you pay for. Why should I sit here and pay £30, £40 to charge up my car, and then you want to charge me for the car park as well? I'm not there for my fucking leisure. If you stop at a fuel pump for more than 10 minutes, does somebody send you a bill? It's just, yeah, it's really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. I tell you what, if I can't fight this, it's just another straw on the camel's back for getting rid of the EV, because things like that just really rile me up. So yeah, but amazing how, when they want to be able to, how the government and private companies can work seamlessly together to set up a system to catch drivers and fine drivers fast, efficiently, even get them through the courts fast and efficiently. But when it comes to real crime, no room in the prisons, commuted sentences, friggin' nonces walking around our streets. It's just, priorities are all wrong. But if it makes them money, they are on the ball completely. So I'm gonna fight this all the way. I don't care if it ends up with me stood in court over the fact of a 160 or £100 bill, I will stand in court, because it's principle, right? It's absolute principle on something like this. So you shouldn't be able to charge like that. It's a frigging restaurant. What happened to just putting a sign up saying, if you're not in the restaurant, we might clamp you? Just, you know, it must have cost them a fortune to install the camera automatic number plate recognition system in this crappy restaurant. It's not even a good restaurant. In this crappy restaurant, just to catch that. And now what they'll have done it because they'll be getting a cut of that parking money. That £60 or that £100, depending on what you pay, a bit of that will go towards the restaurant for them putting the cameras in. It's an absolute swizz. It's an absolute con. Yeah, it's... So, anyway, that's it. Short charge time rant. Just be careful where you do your charge time is the lesson here. And speed awareness course is a great course to learn how to avoid getting caught speeding. That's what I'll say to you. It doesn't give you any... There's no shock factor. There's nothing like that. I mean, I used to hear things like, oh, they show you videos of car crash victims and stuff like that. None of that. None of that at all. It's just, yeah. It just makes you think about, I could get caught because of this. So I'll do this, but then I'll, you know, I might happen to go over the limit in this area where I know nobody's going to be. It's just mad. Absolute mad. So, thanks for watching, guys. Another charge time whinge, as people call it. Some people are loving these. Some people are hating these. Some people don't give a crap if you hate them. It's just me venting. And it's therapy. Don't believe me, try it yourself. You don't have to upload it to YouTube, but just film yourself having a little rant. It gets it off your chest. It really does. Anyway, we are at 85%. I am round the corner from work and I've got to get there in the next 20 minutes. So I'm going to unhook and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.